Hey everyone, so today I wanted to show y'all a overview of my cart. So I will leave links for this cart down below. This is the Recollections cart by Michaels, and it is similar to the IKEA Raskogs, but I chose this one because it was a little bit cheaper and I saw some pretty good reviews about it. So let's take an overview of everything in here. So I will start here at the top. Back here is where I keep my paper packs and laminating pouches, just any big papers that I can't really put anywhere else. I also keep like paper scraps in here, things like that. So I got this from Hobby Lobby, and it is just a little file, like a magazine file, and yeah, works really well for what I need it to. I've got like 4 paper packs in here, and just some other little random bits and bobs in there. Back behind here I've got some pen pouches that some of them are empty, some of them have different things in them, some that I may have gotten from Simply Gilded or just swag, things like that. Here I have got this, I guess it's more like a vase that I got from TJ Maxx. It was like $3, and it is a Ray Dunn one. It's glass, but it's pretty thick glass, so I generally like to keep this in here because I am afraid that it would break. But I keep all of my washi in here, and then in the top here I've got my little washi chomper from We Are Memory Keepers. It's pretty cool. It can create little page flags like this and things like that, so pretty neat little tool. Here I've got my little Rolodex, and this is where I keep most all of my clips. I wanted a system where I could have them all kind of in one place and just keep them really organized. That way I can see them, flip through, everything like that. I did have to end up like putting some stuff underneath it to keep it kind of like up, because having all of these is pretty heavy. So I've got that, and I've just got like a little random notebook here to try and kind of keep that hand sanitizer in place, that way it doesn't fall down. So we're rigging stuff. And then in here is a little 31 baubles pouch that I keep my smaller stamps and my stamp blocks in. I generally use just clear stamps, so I keep those in here, that way they are easy to access and I know where they are. So my second area here, I've got different things. So here I've got 3 different containers that I keep my pens in. So this one, they are all Ray Dunn, got them from TJ Maxx. This one says Be Your Own Kind of Beautiful, and in here I have all of my black pens, so this is all black ink. Here I've got another one, it says Dream in her typewriter font, and this one is more for like colored pens and things like that. Here I've got another jar from TJ Maxx that is Ray Dunn. It says Blessed on the front, and I was keeping my washi in this one, but my washi collection got a little bit too big, so I decided to just use this one to keep my watercolors in. And then I've got some little misters down in the bottom. So I'll go ahead and take this out, that way we can see the stuff at the back. Here I've got another little Ray Dunn tray that I keep my little tape refill. I've got some whiteout in there, some little clips, clips that I may be using, or just some that I wasn't able to fit in on my Rolodex. And then here I've got a coffee mug from Ray Dunn. This keeps my Tombos, and I generally keep this one at the back because I've got a little girl and I don't want her to cut herself, so I keep like, I've got a ruler in here, I've got my water pen, bone folder, And I generally keep like my little cutting knife and scissors in here. And like I said, I keep this at the back, that way she can't easily access. Over here, I've got my 3-hole punch from Agenda 52. It's got all kinds of different settings on it, which is pretty cool. So I can punch different sizes and everything. So I keep that there. Here I've got 2 Erin Condren journals. One of them I got from actually both of them I got while I was at Go Wild, but this one's like the actual Go Wild one. And then I've got this one that has my name on it. Here I've got a little clear little zip pouch that I got as part of swag from Go Wild, and I keep most all of my vellums and acetates in here that are for my B6 Traveler's Notebook. They all fit just beautifully in here, and that way I can keep them flat and I can just open it up easily and just look through and see what I have. I've got a card, another card, and then here I've got my little petite planner from Erin Condren. Something in there. Must be the stickers, but anyway, this is the gratitude journal, so I do have that. And then here I sat at the Snarky Nerd Girl table at Go Wild, so this was part of the swag that was sitting at the table. It's this beautiful little homemade A5 size traveler's notebook, and it's really, really neat. I love that she did this. I've also got some staples. I've got one of those long arm staplers, so I keep my staples in there. And then I've got my refills for my glue tape thingy, so I'll put that back later. And finally at the bottom, I've got my hand lettering for relaxation book. I've got my Erin Condren memory planner, so I'll show y'all really quickly what I've done in this, because I'm not using this for day-to-day planning like most people would. Isn't that cute? So that was a really fun thing that we got to do while we were at Go Wild, was we got to take our pictures, and then we got a custom life planner cover. So it says Go Wild Austin, and it's a fun picture. So, and then on the inside it's just got like lines. So here I've got my actual cover that says "This is my life." Let me see if I've been really bad at keeping up with this, but I have been using my Sprocket to print out photos from Facebook memories. That way I can have them. So this is just one of the things I did. The idea is to go day by day and then just write down and print out photos and lay them down. Yeah, like I said, I've been really bad about keeping up with it. But anyway, that's kind of what the idea behind this whole thing is. So one day I will fill this up. Sorry for the gross feet. Here I've got my scrapbook, and if you've seen any of my videos, you know that I previously used this for stickers. Come on. I've got everything kind of tightly packed in here, that way it stays put. So here I've recently, like tonight, just switched this over to hold all of my die cuts. So I thought this would be a really nice way to actually utilize this thing and keep my die cuts where I can easily look at them instead of just keeping them in the little box here. So that's what I've got there. And then here in this pocket, I was keeping stickers in it, but I love my folder or my binder now, so I'm just keeping my old inserts in here for the time being, just so that they can be in one place. That way, if I ever need to go back and look, I can. Down here I've got my Go Wild tin that I took with me to Go Wild. And then I've got just a little paper pad here that I can take notes on. Here's my traveler's notebook that I got from Planet Bones. I did a full unbox or unpackaging and things like that. Here I've got just a random assortment of things. This was a little container that we got from Go Wild that Michael's very generously donated. Like, I couldn't believe how much stuff Michael's donated. So in here I have got, I cannot remember what this thing is called, but it is really, really cool. So it's got the little handle on it. I think it's called Latchmates, but it's got a little removable tray here. And then in the bottom I've just got like some random papers and things like that. So that is just about everything. I've got a few things just kind of hanging out. So I've got my bag here. This is what, yep, that's exactly why I had everything packed in. So this bag I take with me to our planner meetups, and I like to keep it just kind of like hanging here. That way, whenever I'm going through my stuff and I have anything that I need to do for swag, I can just throw it in here, and once the meetup happens, I am ready and raring to go. So this is a neat way to do that. And then over here I've got my lanyard from Go Wild that has my little tag thing on it and just random pins that I got while in Austin. So yeah, that is everything. That is my entire cart setup. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and if you have one of these, I want to know what you use it for. How many do you have? Things like that. So thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will talk to you later. Bye everybody.